What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mostly Python. So today we're going to be making a cool program. We're going to be making a Python turtle drawer. So we're going to be basically making a program with a turtle module that are going to be able to use the different buttons on our keyboard, like the up arrow, down arrow, that type of thing, to draw pictures on the screen, change the colors of the lines we're making, and that sort of thing. So to get started, we're going to have to import the turtle module. So we're going to say import turtle. And just for a little history on the turtle module, the name comes from basically a little toy that there was that like 30 or 40 years ago. It was mechanical. It was a little thing shaped like a turtle with motors and like actual motors for moving around. And they had these little color pens inside, like red, green, whatever, that type of thing. So you put it on a piece of paper and you'd send a command from a computer. You'll just say, let's say, red pen down. So it would put down the red pen that was inside, and then you say go forward 10. So it would go forward 10, and as it went forward, it would draw with the red pen that it had just put down. Then you'd say red pen up, so it would go pick up the red pen, and you'd say green pen down. It would put down the green pen, you say go back 15, and then it would go backwards 15 centimeters or whatever the unit of measurement was, and it would draw with that. So the turtle module in Python is basically modeled after that. The way it works is it pops up a little window on the screen, and on the window there's an item called a turtle. Now that turtle, you could give it commands to move back, move up, move down, rotate right, rotate left, change the colors. So we're going to basically be using the turtle module, and we're going to make a program that when you, let's say, press the up key, the turtle is going to move forward 10, and then 10 units, and it's going to draw a line as it moves forward. Then you could press the left key to make it rotate to the left, and then you make it go forward again, and then it'll draw a line as it goes forward. And you could change the colors and that type of thing. But anyway, that's just an overview of what we're going to be doing. So let's get started. So first we're going to say turtle.screen. So this command is basically going to make this screen that we're going to be operating with. We're going to say turtle.shape. We're going to put in quotes arrow. So this is basically doing is we're setting the shape of the little turtle on the screen, which is going to be the thing we're going to be moving around to draw. So now we have to set our basic functions. So we're going to say def up. So basically, when you press the up key, I'm going to say turtle dot forward. I'm going to say 10. So we're basically saying here, we're saying when you press this function, we're going to run it when you press the up key, and it moves a turtle on the screen 10 spaces forward. I'm going to say def down. So this is the function we're going to, in the future, execute when you press a down key. We're going to say, so we're going to say turtle dot back 10. You should move the turtle back 10 spaces. Now we're going to say def right. Say turtle dot right 15. So unlike the unlike the forward and back commands, right and left just make the turtle rotate. So when you press, so the right function would make the turtle rotate 15 degrees, right? The reason I chose 15 is so you should be able to rotate 90 degrees, meaning a circle is 360 degrees, and a half circle is 180, and a quarter circle is 90, and it's the right degree angle. So if you go by 15, then you could go 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, and you're able to rotate right angles. Anyway, so now what we have to do is we have to bind the key presses to these functions, meaning right now, if you just run this program, all it would do is pop up a screen, but nothing would actually happen. You could press the right, left, up, and down keys, and it wouldn't actually move the turtle. So we have to bind the key press to the function. And when I press the up key, it'll execute the up function, which will make the turtle move forward. Before we do that, I forgot to make the left function, so we'll say def left, say turtle dot left 15. Fine. So now we have to bind all of these functions to the key press. So we're going to say turtle, the turtle module, dot on key press. So this function onKeyPress takes two arguments. First, you put the name of the function you want to execute, and then you write the name of the key that you want to bind it to. So first we'll say turtle.onKeyPress up, meaning when we want to run the up function. And when do you want to run the up function? When you press the up key. So now we're going to say turtle.onKeyPress. I'm going to say down, the down function. What do we want to run? When do we want to run the down function? When you press the down key. I'm going to say turtle.onKeyPress. I'm going to say left. We want to run the left function. That's a function we want to bind to the key press. And what key press do we want it to be? When you press the left arrow. We're going to do the same thing for turtle.onKeyPress. Let's say, we're going to say right. That's the function you want to use, and we're going to say that function should be executed when you press the right key. Now we're going to say turtle.listen. This basically has the turtle module listen for your key presses. We're going to say turtle.mainLoop. So this main loop function is basically because if you didn't have it, the really fast, it would just run through the whole code really fast, and then it would just finish. So when you say turtle.mainLoop, instead of just running through everything and finishing, it continues waiting. It continues it continues looping and waiting for you to give it input. So now let's try running it. So we'll press run, and let's have a look. So we have over here our window, and see, I could press the up key and it'll move forward. I could press the left key to make it rotate. I could move around. I could alternate pressing the up and the left key to make it go in a circle. And there we have the basic function of our little turtle drawing program. However, we don't have everything. I want to add in a few more things, like the ability to change colors. So let's go work on that now. So we will go add on a function. This is going to be the function to change colors. So we're going to say def change color. So we're going to say, first we're going to make a list with all the colors we want to be able to choose from. So we're going to say colors equals, so we're going to say red, blue, green, yellow, and black. So just a quick recap for those who don't know, there's basically different ways of storing multiple pieces of information in Python. Meaning, I could, let's say, just have a string. I could say, color equals red, and that's just storing a string with the value, right? I could say color equals red. That's just storing a string with the value red, meaning the variable color is red. Or I could make a list. I could say colors equals, and then you basically put square brackets, and each item in your list you put in quotes, and you separate them by commas. So there's basically, so instead of just having different variables for the different colors, the one variable colors has a list with the string red, the string blue, the string green, the string yellow, and the string black. So we're basically going to use this list to choose one of these colors to be the color of the turtle. So now we're basically, how we're going to choose this is we're going to use the random module to choose which colors. So add on top of the screen import random. The random module is basically used to, it's called seeding, for to pick random items. It's a little bit complicated. It's very interesting though. But so we're basically going to do, we're going to say color equals, meaning the variable color is going to be the color we actually want to use. We're going to say random dot choice. So we're basically saying the random module choice function, and we're going to give it the list colors. So we're basically doing here is saying the variable color is going to be a random item that it picks from this list. So it's going to pick, it could pick red, so then the variable color is going to be the string red, or it could be blue, or it could be green. So now we're going to say turtle dot color, so that the color of the turtle should be, and we're going to give it the string color, which is, so you see over here we have the list called colors with all different colors. Now we pick one of these randomly, and we give that to the turtle module as the color. So now, see what happens when we run the program. Oh, well, we forgot to bind it to keypress. So we're going to add in, we're going to say turtle dot on keypress. So the function is change color, and the key is space. So basically, when you press the space bar, it's going to change the color of the turtle. So now let's see that in action. So you see, I have my little turtle. I could move around the screen. I could make different shapes. Now, if I press the space bar, it changes to yellow. I could press the space bar again, it changes to green, blue, green again, black, blue, yellow, black, so on, and so forth. But that is basically, yeah, so that's what we did so far. We basically have it that you could press the space key to change the color of the turtle. Now, there's two more functions I want to add. So basically, in Python, in the turtle module, there is two functions called pen up and pen down. It comes from like when you would actually be in the turtle toy moving the pens up and down, the actual physical pens. Basically, when I'm playing around with my turtle, if I want to get from point A to point B on the screen, if I move forward, it automatically leaves a line behind it. But I could use the pen up function that when I run pen up, it lifts up the imaginary pen, and then I could move the turtle around without drawing, and then I could say pen down, and it puts the pen back down, and then you could continue drawing around while you're drawing. So for that, we're gonna bind those to the U key for up and the D key for down. So we're gonna say turtle dot on key press. So the function we want to use is the turtle dot pen up function, and we're going to bind that to the U key. So when you press U, it's gonna run the pen up function. Let's say turtle dot on key press. So we're going to say the function we want to use is turtle dot pen down, and we'll say that's going to be when you press the D key. So now let's have a look at the results this gives us. So, see, I could move around, I could change colors, I could draw. Now I could press the U key, and see, when I go and move around, since it ran the pen up function, I could move around without drawing. Now I could press D, and it will continue drawing again. So it's a good function because, you know, it's annoying when you have to draw, but you can't actually pick up the pen, and you have to make one continuous line. So now you could just pick up the pen and move without making a continuous line. Makes it easier for us to make our master artworks on this program. Okay. So now there's one more function I want to add. It's the ability to fill shapes. So that basically means that on Turtle, the way that you make a shape, let's say I draw a square, the way that you fill it is before you draw the square, you execute the begin fill function, and then after you finish drawing the square, you run the end fill function, you execute the end fill function, and that fills the shape. So you'll see how it looks in a second. So we're going to say turtle dot on key press, So the function you want to use is begin fill. Oh, actually, I want to make that turtle.begin fill, and we'll make that the F key. We'll say turtle.on key press. We'll say turtle.end fill, and we'll make that the E key. So now let's run this and see what happens. So see, I could, let's say I want to make a shape in yellow. So I make a little square using the arrow keys. You see this is just a plain square. But what I could do instead is, we'll make a nice big green square. So I press F to begin fill. Now I draw a little square, or a big square actually. Sorry, my bad. Forgot it's big. I draw a big square. Now I press E to end fill, and boom. See, we have a green square. And now, I could do U for pen up, and now I could do D for pen down, and F to begin fill. Make a red square like that. Press E. Boom. There we have it. We have a red square. So anyway, guys, this is the Python drawing program with the turtle module. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you found it educational. I hope you found it cool. I hope you learned something from it. And anyway, we will be back soon with more cool, interesting, and educational Python tutorials. Till next time.